Hey guys, welcome back to another video and welcome home to Tennessee. We got home on a Thursday evening. We spent Friday running a ton of errands and I didn't get much done. I got my candles. I picked those up, so I'm super excited. I will get those uploaded to the website soon. I'm currently in the process of looking for packaging for that. So once I get all of that solidified, I will make sure to keep you guys updated. I only got 30 candles, so I want to keep reminding you guys that there's only going to be 30. So if you are somebody who wants to get a candle, make sure to be paying attention to my community tab and follow me over on Instagram. I'll put my handle right here for you. Because that is where I'm going to be announcing those. Like I said, I only have 30. We're going to see how that goes, and we will move on, but I'm starting off slow here. We are working in the kitchen today. I just needed to get the dishwasher unloaded. I had ran that before we left, and then, of course, we had collected some dishes prior to, or the next day, so I needed to get all of that loaded. So we're working here in the kitchen and giving you guys some cleaning motivation. We are going to put out all of my new finds that I got. I was super excited to get my measuring spoons and cups put out on the counter. So we're going to be doing that. I don't know that it's going to be its permanent location. We'll see. They'll probably move around quite a bit. But for now, this is where they're going to go. And I wanted to get my mug put in the dishwasher to get that washed with the load so that I could start using that. And my apron hung up in the pantry so that I could start using that. And just kind of picking everything up that, you know, when you walk in the door late, which we got home very late, and we just kind of threw everything down on the ground and went to bed. And like I said, the next day we were extremely busy running errands, so we didn't get much done. And I knew that I was going to have a day to be able to take care of all of this once you know, we ran all our errands. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of a couple of things that I got for my Christmas tree coming up here in just a second. I'm so excited to get that tree up. A lot of you guys were fooled by my video I posted on our drive home. I wanted to give you guys something to watch, and I thought, why not give you guys some Christmas inspiration? I did have one comment where somebody said, I'm not going to watch it because it's not even Halloween. That's great. You don't have to watch it. It's just inspiration. Nobody's asking you to decorate your mantle. However, that is a little bit of my fault because I did not explain myself very well. It's kind of hard to edit on the phone, so I don't get to do all the full editing that I would do you know, when I'm on my computer. So I didn't get to really explain, and I should have filmed myself saying, this is just for inspiration. My house is not decorated, as you can see. It is still fall. A lot of you guys picked up on the fact that my hair was different and my home was different. There was different curtains and all of that. And some of you guys remember that actual video. So anyways, I thought I would give you guys some inspiration, and I might pop a few more videos here and there, you know, while I'm getting my house ready and getting my content ready. I need to get into that attic and start pulling everything out so that I can organize it and see what it is I'm going to be using today. So we'll be doing that on camera together. I noticed a few fingerprints on a couple of the doors, so I decided to go ahead and take care of these 3 doors, which are very well used. These are the three doors that get used the most in our house. So I was just going to go ahead and take care of that. And then I was going to go ahead and get my bed made, and I needed to get all of my laundry put away and all my laundry that needs to be washed into the laundry room so I could take care of that. I try and get my stuff unpacked pretty quickly when I get home from a trip. I have been known in the past to live out of my suitcase for 2 weeks or more, and I hate that. I don't know what it is about that mental block of unpacking when you get home, but nowadays I try and do it pretty quickly. Like I said, we had gotten home late and we're very busy the next day, so it took a day, but I wanted to go ahead and get that taken care of and get the laundry going for, you know, make sure that I had Ernie's stuff all ready for him for when he goes back to Florida. So we're going to take care of that. And then I'm going to freshen my bathroom up. I cleaned the house before I left, so I didn't have much to do. But the one thing that I did not do before we left is clean our bathroom sinks. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. It was just something on my to-do list, mental to-do list when I got home. So I'm going to take care of that here in a second. I'm curious how many of you guys are now experiencing full fall weather where you're located. We are mostly fall with some summer days, which is pretty typical for Tennessee. What's interesting is last year, I remember Halloween being so cold that we were sitting by the bonfire and I was double layered with my winter clothes and I was still frozen to the bone. So it's going to be a really mild Halloween. I think our high on that day is in the 70s and our lows are in the 50s. At least that's what it's saying now. But then again, on this day, it was raining and there was no rain in the forecast. So one never knows what's going to happen. I just watch Ryan Hall, and he always lets us know exactly what we should expect as far as weather goes. But anyway, so yeah, right now it's pretty mild, but the leaves are just absolutely gorgeous. Ernie and I, after I was done cleaning here, we actually went out to the country to go have lunch, and we got to drive through some beautiful, beautiful, oh, the trees were just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous right now. I felt like I was in a Hallmark movie. And of course, we go to the small towns of Wartrace and Bell Buckle. Those are our favorite. And it's very small. They're very small towns, and just so much fun and very, very Hallmark as far as I'm concerned. Not fancy, very country, and just good things to look at, good people, and the weather was perfect. We had a great fall meal. We had our baked chicken and dressing and mashed potatoes and gravy. It was so good. Anyways, that is going to do it for my cleaning here in the bathroom. Next, I'm going to be sharing our steak night, date night dinner with you guys. It turned out so delicious. I would love it if you guys would click that subscribe button and make sure to click that bell so you're notified each time I upload a video. I'm going to go ahead and start off by getting some potatoes in the oven so that they could bake. We're making twice baked potatoes. I'm just putting some olive oil, salt, and pepper on them. We're going to put them in the oven at 425 for close to an hour, but we want to make sure they are nice and soft so we can make our filling. I'm going to go ahead and get some garlic chopped up because we're going to get our carrots done. So we're getting, what was that, 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. Use as much as you want. I love garlic. Get that diced up pretty small. We're going to get some butter, about 1/4 cup, put into a pan and get that melted. And once it's melted, we're going to go ahead and add about a 1/4 cup of honey and all of the garlic into the pan. And then we're going to toss the carrots in to this and make sure they are coated. Dump them on a sheet pan and put them in the oven until they are roasted. The oven was already preheated to 425, so I just went ahead and put them in there and just kept an eye on them. And they cooked pretty quickly. So while those are baking, we're going to go ahead and get the stuffing for our potatoes because I pulled the potatoes out. And I'm cutting them not all the way through, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull all of that cooked potato out, being really careful to not damage the skin. And we're going to add some butter, some cheese, a little bit of salt and pepper to the potatoes. You add whatever you want. I've added garlic powder in the past and onion powder. You can add whatever you want to flavor it, but this was plenty. And we're going to go ahead and put that back into, I'm using a sharp cheddar cheese, by the way. I put the stuffing into a bag, but the hole, I didn't cut it well, so it didn't come out as pretty as I wanted it to. But I usually will put my potatoes into like a freezer bag and just squeeze it down to a corner and then cut the corner off and use it like a piping bag, and just pipe the potato back into the potato skins. But my hole didn't, I don't know what was wrong with this bag, but anyways, it looks fine in the end. I'm going to get the potatoes put back into the skins. I'm going to top it with some more cheese. We're going to get that put in the oven just until the cheese is melted. And then Ernie's going to get started on the steaks, and oh my gosh, this dinner was so good. He's going to do cast iron skillet steaks, so he's going to get some butter. He seasoned them with salt and pepper. He's going to get some butter put into the cast iron skillet. Once that's hot, he's going to go ahead and get the steaks put into the butter and flip those around. He's going to add some garlic and fresh thyme, garlic cloves and fresh thyme to the butter, and he's going to drizzle it at the very end over the steaks, and that is how we're going to serve it. This dinner turned out so delicious. The house smelled like a steakhouse when we were done. Actually, the house still smells like a steakhouse. It was a delicious dinner. You don't have to spend a ton of money and go out and have a fancy meal. You can make it at home pretty quickly. I think this meal came together probably in an hour from beginning to end, and it was delicious. We really enjoyed it. Those carrots were amazing. The whole meal was amazing. You guys got to give it a shot. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the kitchen cleaned up, and that is going to do it for today's video. If you want some more cleaning motivation, stay tuned till the end. I want to thank you guys so much for staying till the end and giving me a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.